Welcome to Zongshen live showroom. After we took a closer look for its motorbikes, now it's time to take a closer look for the engines, right? The heart and soul of the motorbike. So let me invite to the stage our sales personnel, Kevin, to tell us more about them. Kevin, hello.
Hi, Laura. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Zongshen Engine Live Show. This is Kevin from Zongshen Engine Corporation. Today, I'm going to introduce you two types of our latest engine. Please look at this brilliant, attractive engine in front of you. It is the latest type of Zongshen. The name is ZS550 SR. I'm sure you are absolutely impressed by its amazing appearance already. Okay, let me tell you more details about this engine. ZS550 SR is an inline double-cylinder asynchronous engine. Independently developed by Zongshen. It's suitable for two-wheeler racing bike. The Italian engineer participated in the engine's development all the time. So this engine carries on the characteristics of all original double-cylinder engine, but also has many new designs. Let's check the basic data of this engine first. As I just said, it is double-cylinder asynchronous water cooling EFI engine. The displacement of this engine reaches 550 cc. Max power reaches 45 kilowatts under 9,000 RPM. The max torque can reach 15 under 7,000 RPM. It is a 6-gear type engine. The night weight reaches 57 kilograms. So from the basic data, you can find this engine is really a powerful engine. Okay, let me tell you more details about this engine from the outside to inside. Check the appearance. Here is the cylinder head upper cover, which contains the water channel inside. Due to this engine is water cooling engine, which adopted the circulating water cooling system. So the water will pass through this upper cover to reduce the heat of the cylinder head. The forward part is the double cylinder. And the lower part is the crankcase and crankcase cover. For crankcase covers, we have different styles to meet the different demands from the customers. Okay, check the appearance of this engine. Let's check the features of its inner side. First, as I just said, this engine adopted the circulating water cooling system. Because of this system, the heat of the cylinder head the cooling of the cylinder head is accelerated. So the engine temperature always stay in very good condition. Second, this model uses special shaped combustion chamber. The fully burning makes the engine's oil consumption is much better than other types. Third, it adopted the DOHC and lightweight piston structure. This structure makes the engine's quality more stable due to less wearing from the rocker arms and the pistons. Finally, this engine used high precision DID tooth chain. Because of this chain, the engine becomes more quiet. Meanwhile, the chain life is much longer than other common chains. So if you are considering to buy a new engine but wondering which one to choose, this one is an excellent choice. So after we checked this engine, let's see its little brother. We call it TM450S. As the upgrading of the consumption, the market has more and more requirements on vibration, noise, and handling. But the double-cylinder engine just fits this trend. So in order to meet the market demands, Zongshen specially launched this type. Also, let's check the basic data of this engine first. TM450S is a parallel double-cylinder engine. Different with ZS550 SR, it has a synchronous cylinder body. The displacement of this engine reaches 415 cc. The max power is 27 kilowatts under 8,000 RPM. Max torque can reach 35 under 6,000 RPM. It is also 6-gear type engine. Okay, let's check the appearance. Still, Here is the upper cover, which contains the water channel inside also. The difference is this model uses a bigger water pump to increase the volume so that to meet the extremely heat dissipation of the engine.
Right.
The following part is the parallel cylinder, and the lower side is the crankcase and crankcase covers. Still, for these crankcase covers, we have many different styles to meet different minds from the customers. Okay, check the appearance. Following, we check the features of inner structure. First, this engine adopted parallel double cylinder structure. It has synchronous pistons. Due to this, the engine is extremely stable and steady. Second, this engine adopted CFD software to optimize the inlet and exhaust condition, which makes the engine has extremely acceleration performance. Third, this engine optimized the structure of the gear shift drum and uses the double gear shift forks. This structure makes the engine has clear gear shift logic and improved the drive feelings. At last, this engine borrowed the auto engine's technique to optimize the upper cover, which makes the separation between the oil and the air much better than other engines. So today I have bring you two greatest engines of our type. I really believe they will bring you much better driving experience.
I also believe that, Kevin. That's so great. I learned a lot myself.
Thank you.
But we still have more questions from our online friends. So you guys, don't go away. Stay tuned. Keep online. So we still have a lot of questions coming from overseas. Would you mind answering them?
No problem.
Thanks, Kevin. All right. So the first question is, what are the testing standards for these engines?
Well, okay. Both these engines now build 600 hours durable test and 30,000 kilometers road test already. Besides this test, it also build bench test, exhaust test, and emission tests, and many other tests. So this quality of the engine is superior.
Right. Thank you for your answer. The next question is, what EFI system are you using for these engines?
Well, now both of these engines use Zongshen's EFI system. This system developed by Zongshen already many years, so it is matured technique. If customer choose Zongshen's EFI system, no matter from the price or from the quality, it should be the best choice. But if customers have their own ideas, we can also help them choose other EFI system. Okay.
Right. Wow, that was a really full answer. All right. And the next question is, how can we buy them? When will it be available?
Now both of these engines have been mass produced. So if customer order the engine, we can supply them the engine within 45 working days.
Right,
Okay.
to Europe, to all the countries.
It's just the production time. Okay?
Right.
Okay. And customers can choose the Zongshen brand. Also, they can use their own OEM brand. For more details, we can discuss by email. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Kevin, for answering my questions. Thank you for coming.
you.
I see you next time.
See
all
you.
right.
See you. Bye bye.
Thank you, guys. I think all of us learned a lot today, and we'll be back on with new engines and new questions for you. So stay tuned. Keep online. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Zongshen Engine Live Show. Today we're talking about engines. So I want to invite our sales personnel to tell us more about them. Welcome, Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hello, Lola.
Hi, it's good to see you.
Glad to see you.
All right, tell us more about these engines.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Michelle from Chongqing Zongshen Engine Company. Today is my honor to be here and share my products with you. Today I have bring you 3 different kinds of engine. So first, I will introduce 1 hour classic power, the Sigler's 300 water cooling. The Cygnus series is Zongshen's new generation of the heavy-duty tricycle power. This engine has the auto cooling version and the air cooling version. The displacement of the air cooling version is from 150 cc to 200 cc, while the water cooling version is from 200 cc to 300 cc. So this one is Cygnus 300 cc. As you can see, it's a single cylinder head, 4-stroke, water cooling, vertical engine with the camshaft upward. Its max power is 12.5 kilowatts and the peak torque is 21st Newton meter. So about this engine, the man and countershaft. Can pass the 200 hours durability test, and the clutch we can provide the optional brand famous FCC clutch, which can improve the engine stable by 100%. And about the piston ring, we choose the wear resistance type, which can improve the resistance by 300%. And improve the oil consumption. Reduce it by 10%.
Right, so why do you say this is your star product?
Because this engine is developed and researched according to the continuous updated requirement of the market. We focus on the forward-looking research and development concept. And through the new appearance design, make optimization and enhancement on the key components. So it has better interpret the new value of the heavy-duty tricycle power. Second, it has an exclusive animation imaging, which is a breakthrough in this industrial.
Right.
And third, as you can see, it has a new appearance, the special color, the special typeface, and the mining and bright edge. We also print our Zongshen logo and trademark on the key components, so which can help customer easily identify our Zongshen genuine engine. So finally, we have do some upgradation and optimizations on the transmission system and electrical start system, valve system, and the lubrication system. All the optimizations on more than 15 configurations. All this has strengthened the engine power and ensure the tricycle to load more. So, if you are finding one power for the heavy-duty tricycle and with stable quality, so I think this one will be your best choice. So that's for this one.
All right, let's move on to the next one, right? To this one.
Yes, so now I will bring you our scooter engine, Lexus 300. So the Lexus series is a large displacement scooter engine derived from the international technology, which is stable and reliable and world-renowned. So this Lexus family has only 3 family members. One is Lexus 250, and this one is our Lexus 300 cc. It is a single cylinder head and 4-stroke, 4-valve. So I want to emphasize this one is 4-valve. So usually our engine is 2-valve. So
right.
Water cooling, horizontal engine, and CVT transmission, and the camshaft upward.
Right. I just wanted to ask you about the features of this engine. Tell us more about it.
Okay, no problem. So about this engine, we adopt the 4-valve technology, a special shaped combustion chamber, and a high compression radial, which can improve the intake volume and the combustion efficiency. At the same time, it also can improve the intake and exhaust efficiency and reduce the emission of the carbon dioxide and the pollutants. So it can protect the environment better. So through improve the air mix condition, it can ensure the efficiency boiling and largely improve the oil consumption. So finally, I think this engine with the max power of 16 kilowatts and the peak torque of 21st Newton meter, it can bring you a driving pleasure.
Right, of course it will. So moving on to the next one.
Okay, no
Are we?
problem.
Yeah.
So finally, I will bring you the last one, our Zy250 Sr. This engine is one our high-end two-wheel power. It can be used on the trucker and street bike and off-road. So this engine is completely independent and completely developed by us. So we use a large number of physics elements to analyze and calculate. We try to reduce the engine weight as much as possible, while to ensure the part strength, making it be a compact structure, strong performance, smooth torque, and the medium and high speed, high power. So the suspension of this engine and the relative size of the countershafts are consistent with the traditional CB engine. So the versatility is good. That is to say, if you have one motorcycle and use the CB engine, now you can directly replace by this one ZY engine and with very few change. So besides, we also use a large number of technology such as the crankshaft displacement, spiral air passage, piston spring, and the lightweight. So in terms of reduce the consumption and emission, this engine has an advantage over the traditional two-wheel vehicles. Besides, the appearance also can meet young people's requirements. So after my brief introduction, so maybe some person will be curious about the performance parameter. Next, I will detailed describe it. This engine is a single-cylinder head, 4-stroke, 4-valve, water cooling, and with a double camshaft. Usually our normal engine is with one camshaft, but this one is with double camshaft, and the camshaft upward.
Right. So compared with the traditional two-wheel engine, what's the features of this one?
It adopts the first is a cooling water channel. It uses a circulating water cooling method to speed up the cooling and the heat dissipation of the cylinder head. Second, the special shaped combustion chamber combined with a 4-valve technology, which can increase and improve the intake and exhaust efficiency and reduce and the oil consumption. That is to say, save more energy and protect the environment. Third, the built-in balance shaft. It can balance the vibration from all the directions and let the engine can be operated in a low noise and stable. So last, I think is a double fork shaft and the 6-gear design. It can let you shift the gear flexible and increase complete engine speed, let you to experience beyond the limit and extraordinary comfort. Okay, that's all.
All right, thank you, Michelle, for your introduction. Well, it was very informative. I think all of our overseas friends learned a lot today, and it's time to say goodbye.
Bye, Lola.
All right, bye, Michelle. You guys, I hope you liked it. Stay tuned, keep online, keep watching. We are back, moving on to reviewing our new engines. I want to welcome to the stage our sales personnel to tell us more about them. Welcome, Jane. Hello.
Hello, Luna.
It's very good to see you.
Hello, everyone. As everyone knows, Zongshen engine manufacturer company focuses on engine research, development, and manufacturing. In recent years, Zongshen company invests huge money on new engine products, research and development, and Zongshen success. Today is an important day. I'm honored to bring you two excellent engines. First, I would like to introduce the NC450 engines. In fact, it is NC450 updated version engines. But before introducing this engine, I think I need to introduce the NC450 regular engines. The NC450 regular engine is a large displacement engine, which is developed dependently by Zongshen company. And the Zongshen company has the completely intellectual property rights. This engine has excellent performance and compact structures, which is mainly used for various high-level off-road vehicles and clubbing motorcycles, long-distance pulling motorcycles, and ATV, and so on. After 4 years of mass production and continuous improvement, the engine now is sold very well in China, Britain, France, Russia, and in Italy, and so on.
Well, since it's an upgraded version, what is better than the normal version?
Okay, don't worry, let me show you. The updated version engine is developed under the guidance of Austrian engineers. It mainly improve the design of intake and exhaust systems and the combustion systems. This improves the charge of the efficiency of the engine and making the engine more powerful. Compared with the regular engine, the updated version engine is structure has been comprehensively improved. Now the performance has been increased around 10%, and the maximum speed has been increased from 9,300 RPM to 10,000 RPM, which is more suitable for the off-road vehicles. Now, the integrated cylinder head is adopted to reduce the noise, and the heat of the whole engine is reduced 12 millimeters, which is better for vehicle layout. And at the same time, the thermostat and the water temperature sensor integrated into the cylinder head, also very conductive for the vehicle layout. So now the material of the valve is upgraded into NF751 to reduce to improve the performance and the temperature resistance. The clutch is designed by the clutch is designed and developed by the world-leading clutch suppliers, Japan FCC. It can greatly improve the clutch performance and reliability with lower noise. The key ball bearing and the little bearing are provided by the Safely and Taiwan TPI. It can improve the engine service life. So, do you love the high performance, high configuration, and high performance engine?
Of course, who doesn't?
So.
All right, so we have some questions for you. Has the NC450 updated version engine is mass produced or not?
Now the engine is in test validation process, and it can be small mass production in the end of this year.
Right. And as far as I know, the engine is EFI version. Do you have the carburetor?
No, we have only EFI version at present. If customer has a demand on the carburetor version, we will consider to develop it.
Right.
Okay.
Moving on.
So next, let me bring you know the Zongshen 650 engines. The Zongshen 650 engine is developed by Zongshen and UK Lawton. The engine is combined with Ricardo's design and almost the many advanced engine design concepts. The engine is adopted. The engine is designed with upper and lower crankcase structures, and the cylinder is two double cylinders, and the hydraulic tensioner or aluminum ceramic plated cylinder, forged piston, PVD piston ring, and centrifugal oil and gas separation mechanism ensure the more excellent performance of engine in all aspects. So.
Right. So another question is, the displacement is high to 650 cc. Can you introduce its parameters to us?
Okay, let me introduce the Big Mac in detail. This is an 8-valve engine with parallel double cylinders, water-cooled, four strokes, and overhead double camshaft. The maximum power is 52 kilowatt at 8,500 RPM, and the torque is 62 at 7,000 RPM. In addition, I think I need have mentioned that the engine is electronic ignition, not the CDI ignition. This engine is very suitable for two-wheel motorcycle. And so, if you have a chance to drive a motorcycle with this engine, I'm sure it will surprise you.
I'm sure of it too. Well, Jane, you gave us a lot of information, and we thank you. And we'll see you next time. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. All right, you guys. These were our engines. Stay tuned. Keep online. Keep watching.